Bros, it's me. Bro, it really is me. Pretty toasty in there. You like that pun? I got some more. Bro, even though this is a video, I can see you rolling your eyes at my sweet dad jokes. Be cool, bro. All right. For this video, I'm going to go over a couple two-step equations with you again for those of you that are getting stuck like a burnt marshmallow on the log. Let's zoom in. Enhance. All right, bros. It looks like I have two different equations on here, but I just wanted to show my bros one thing. This top one is how equations are always going to look, but the bottom one is the same idea. Instead of a variable, which I put y here, on the second one, I put just a random little box. They both mean the same thing. Y and this box both mean this is a number. I just don't know how much the number is yet. And that's the whole point of what we're doing. We're trying to solve that number. All right, bros. First thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a line. Man, I draw the straightest lines with my pencil. Got them. All right. Now, I'm going to solve this one right here. They're the same thing. I'm just going to look at the bottom one. So it says -3 times something. We don't know what. If you see a number and a variable next to each other, that just means they're being multiplied. Some people say, why don't you use the multiplication symbol? Because now that we're in algebra, that looks like a letter X, so it gets confusing. And then some people say, well, why don't you just put in the dot? So that also means multiplication. The more stuff you start putting in there, the harder it is to understand. So what mathematicians have done is try to make it look as simple and less writing as they can. Lazy bros, aren't they? All right, let me get this out of my way. So -3 times something. We're going to mess with this last. Let's save this for later. First thing we're going to do is it says -8. So we're going to, remember how I brag about my straight lines? Not anymore, bro. We're going to add. We're going to add to both sides. Can't just do it to one. -8 plus 8 is gone. It's 0. Why write 0? It's nothing. 13 plus 8 is 21. Remember this box over here I told you to save? Let's bring it back. -3 times something. This will represent that box up there. Last thing we're going to do. It says times, so we don't. We divide. What do I do to the left? I do to the right. -3 divided by -3 is 1. 1 times box is box. Just like 1 times donut is donut. 1 times marshmallow is marshmallow. 1 times really dad bad joke is still really bad dad joke. Dad bad joke, bad dad joke. That's a tongue twister, bro. All right. So gone. We're left with box equals. Now for my bros that didn't pay attention earlier, when you're multiplying and dividing with negatives, there's this sweet little trick. You make this triangle and you look at the first number, 21. It's a positive, so you cross off the positive symbol. The second one, -3. It's a negative, so you cross off one of the negatives. Whatever you have not crossed off yet is what your answer is going to be. So in this case, it's going to be a negative. 21, now divided by 3, because I already took care of the negative, is 7. And that's my answer. Go all the way back up to the top, bros. Look, -3 times -7 minus 8 is 13. Or -3, this box represents -7. It's the same problem, bro. Let's check out one more. These are the ones that scare people. Why? Because they see this and they say, oh my God, fractions, I hate them. Yeah. It's not a fraction. It's just a division problem. I'm trying to get you with the anticipation, bro. All right, again, these are the exact same problem twice. I just took the M and changed it for, I'm going to call that a pinwheel that you put in your yard and the wind blows around. So, always Save this for later. Plus 6, no. Minus 6. 6 minus 6, 0. 1 minus 6, -5. You were at 1 and you got rid of 6. You don't even have that many. So you're past 0 and you're in the negatives. All right. Pinwheel. That's what this represents. Totally looks the same, bro. I should be an artist. Divided by 4. Now, it says divided by 4. We don't. We multiply. I'll use the dot like I told you earlier. Dot. Whatever, do the left, do the right. If I took 100 cookies and I divided it by 4 and then I immediately multiplied it by 4, I would be back at 100 cookies. Waste of time, bro. I could have spent all that time just eating the cookies rather than telling you about it. So that's why we do the opposite. -5. Whoops, let me get my pinwheel. Oh my, it's like you wouldn't know I drew that. You'd think it's the exact same as the picture up above. -5 times 4. So again, triangle time. I am multiplying with a negative. So -5 is negative. Cross off one negative. 4. It doesn't say negative, so it must be positive. So my answer, bro, is negative. And it's going to be -5 times 4, 20. That's how it's done, bro. You got this. I believe in you. Check you later.